What up? What up? What up? What up? All praises to the Most High God. All praises. All praises. All praises. All praises to the Most High. All praises. All praises. All praise to the Most High. Kevy Kev. What's up, man? I got some questions, bruh. I've been thinking about. I ain't had a chance to ask. I just thought about them last night. I got some questions, baby. I'm gonna wait for a couple more people to get in here, and then I'm gonna start asking my questions. What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? Jerez Jr. What's up, little Kevy Kev, little bro? Yeah. It ain't nothing bad. I'm about to ask some questions I've been thinking about, man. You know, every now and again I post a video where I save up my questions and just talk with y'all, see if y'all can help me with these questions. So I'm gonna wait a few more minutes. Y'all hold tight for a second. I'm just waiting for a couple more people to lock in. If they don't, then cool. Oh, you got the notebook. I appreciate it, man. It ain't that serious though. I just got some these questions are simple and should have been answered already. Which is really what's confusing me. Why it's confusing me is because the questions are so simple that they don't make sense, that they shouldn't have been answered by now. So give me a minute. I'm going to let a couple more people lock in. We almost at 10, 11, 12. Because I don't want to keep repeating myself once I start. But like I always do before I get started, all praises to the Most High God. All praises to the Most High God. All praises. All praises. All praises. All praises to the Most High God. Thank you for everything. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All praises. All praise. All praises. All right. So I'm not going to hold y'all up all day. Looks like that's going to be the most we got for right now. So that's cool. We'll go ahead and get started. As y'all know, from time to time, ever since I first started on YouTube, I always been asking specific questions, especially in regard to Nipsey Hussle and the case, not necessarily Nipsey Hussle, but the case surrounding Nipsey Hussle. So I watched the video again because somebody did a video about a week ago, somewhere in that time frame. And y'all know, before I get started, let me say this. Y'all know I'm not a fan of the 45-second video, 45-second Nipsey Hussle murder video. Y'all know I'm not a fan of it. Y'all know I don't believe in it. But from time to time, I like to go back and look at it just to be sure that I'm not stupid. So yesterday, I watched the video again out of my better judgment. There was a man, I'm not going to say no names, I'm not going to say what page, but they did an in-depth analysis on a second shooter. In the second shooter position, they tried to show where another person was shooting at Nipsey Hussle in that small time frame of 45 seconds. So I watched the video, I saw the analysis, I saw the person analysis. I don't believe it, guys. Let me tell you why I don't believe it. I don't believe that anything that was given to us in that short time frame was given to us on purpose, right? So you have to keep asking yourself this question: why are they continuously feeding this bullshit video down our throats with new analogies, right? So no matter what happens in this video, the outcome is the same. We watch Nipsey Hussle with his friends supposedly by a car. All of a sudden we see supposed gunshots, and then we see him fall and roll over. Now this man was shot, proven shot more than 11 times in his torso, in his head, in his back, in his buttocks. But we only see Eric Holder shoot. We don't even really see Eric Holder shooting Nipsey Hussle. We just assume that he's shooting him. And then we see him perpetuate what looks like a kick to Nipsey Hussle, right? So you got to ask yourself, why do they keep pushing this 45-second video? And why do they keep pushing us to go back and keep annotating and analyzing this 45-second video? You have to ask yourself why this is. They want you not to figure out what's going on with this crime and what happened. There's no way you could have shot somebody 11 times that quickly. And I don't give a damn what kind of gun you got, unless you got an AK or or one of those assault rifles. There's no way you would have shot somebody 11 times. And then there's no way that the fire of you shooting would not have been seen on camera, right? Something is wrong with that picture. And we have to keep asking ourselves why we keep getting redirected to the 45-second video and why we keep embracing that dumbass video. Like every 2 days we go back to this video and we keep looking at shadows and we keep pulling up stuff. But if we keep doing that, we're going to keep finding stuff. It was a saying when we was young, if you go looking for something, you're going to find it, right? That don't always mean you're going to find what you're looking for that's good. That means you're going to keep finding shit you want to find. So if I'm looking for a third shooter, I'm somewhere in the story going to find a third shooter. If I'm looking for a second shooter, I'm going to find a second shooter because I'm a make shit work with what I'm looking at. Just because it looks like something don't mean that it is, guys. That's not what my question was. So my question is this. My questions are simple. My questions are simple for you guys today. I want to talk about Eric Holder and I want to talk about Cowboy. Specifically those two people. I don't want to talk about nothing else today except those two. Now, my first question involves Eric Holder. Now, I'm 47 years old. I might not look like it. Thank you for the compliments, blah, blah, all of that. But I've been around a long time. I've been watching murder trials my entire life. I've been looking at stuff my whole life as far as like the hood type shit, gangs, all of that, right? This man is supposedly a gangbanger, supposedly thugged out, supposedly this, supposedly that. Now, if you had enough of animosity, I'm talking about Eric Holder right now. If you had enough animosity to kill a celebrity who supposedly called you a snitch, right? Why haven't you said not a singular word since he's been locked up? Not to nobody, not to another prisoner because they got him under psycho watch. They probably got him sedated 24 hours a day or 23 hours a day. Listen to me, guys. Tell me one murder trial that you've ever seen where the defendant has never said one word publicly. Ever. Not ever have. Y'all don't even know what Eric Holder's voice sound like. But y'all believe that Eric Holder killed Nipsey Hussle. Explain to me what his voice sound like. Anybody, show me a clip. Y'all don't even know what this man's voice sounds like. Because you ain't never heard him talk. But he had this big conversation with Nipsey Hussle, which nobody got on camera, which we ain't seen on camera. Big conversation with Nipsey Hussle that cost Nipsey his life that we ain't seen on camera yet. We just keep seeing the 45-second video. But this man has said not one word. His life is on the line. He in one of the worst places he could possibly be. Eric Holder is in one of the worst possible places for a prisoner to be. And he's basically in the middle of hell because you killed one of the modern sons of this particular city and you being held in that city as a prisoner for killing that person. You're in the worst possible situation and you ain't saying nothing? Nothing. Not one word are you saying publicly to nobody. Not a prisoner, not nobody. Anytime, normally, like with OJ case, they were saying OJ was talking to other prisoners. They was doing all, a prisoner is going to have a conversation with somebody. He going to try to get news time. He going to try to do something to get his name cleared, get his name out there so that he could be in a position to do better. No inmate that's in that kind of position that he's in trusts his attorney that much. Not no fucking what's-the-name attorney. Not no court-appointed attorney. You can't tell me that you fighting for your life on death row, or you about to be on death row, or you feel like you might be on death row, and you basically have a court-appointed attorney. You're not saying nothing. Nothing. No, not one word. Nothing. That's some bullshit. Something ain't right, guys. You can watch that. You can watch that 45-second video all you fucking want to. But if you're not smart enough or cunning or what's the word? Clever enough to know how they trick us in real life, you're not never gonna be able to figure it out, because the truth is not gonna be in front of your face. That's what they're giving you to be in front of your face. The truth ain't gonna be in front of your face. You gotta go dig for this shit. You telling me you got a man that's charged with killing the son of Los Angeles in Los Angeles prison, safe, quiet, he ain't saying shit, everything cool, not one word. Not one single word. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. If you're not asking yourself that question, something is wrong. And if you believe otherwise, something wrong with you. Because ain't no way in the world you can tell me no. You believe that a court-appointed attorney is going to save your life from $1 million murder trial, and you got $1.5 million bail on you. You thinking that this man who they just found an attorney for you in the court system going to save your life? You not say nothing? Not one word, nothing. I got questions today, because the shit that need to be getting answered ain't getting answered. You can watch that fucking 45-second video all you want to. You can watch, you can talk about Lauren London and all that other shit and all these dreams and all you want to. But if you can't answer some basic questions, the basic questions is where the story lies at. So basically, we already know that Eric Holder didn't kill Nipsey Hussle. Anybody that got half a brain could figure that out. That's why they got this video made up where you see this person supposedly shoot Nipsey. They play the script for you. He walk through the script. He go through it. You got a patsy now. He's done. That's why he's not talking. He can't talk, right? I understand why he can't talk. I don't understand why he won't talk. Because anybody put in that position should have something to say for themselves. And he's not saying not one word. Not one word. Second question. Thomas, if I knew who killed him, I'd tell you. That's not my job to figure out. Second question. There was a man named Cowboy that was very close to Nipsey Hussle, right? All the time since Nipsey Hussle's been dead, Cowboy been wilding out. Cowboy out here spending money, doing money. This is before he got locked up. I know he's locked up. Don't blow my thing up at the bottom. I know he's incarcerated. I'm talking right now, I'm bringing this shit to a close. I know this already. Man named Cowboy. As soon as Nip died, Cowboy started taking his place in the realm. Start seeing him more and more. Start seeing him up at the plaza every day, taking pictures with people. He's vocal. He's out there. He's talking to people. He's taking pictures. He's showing money, blowing money. So all of a sudden, Herman, aka Cowboy, I believe that's his name, gets incarcerated. You don't hear nothing from Cowboy no more. Not one word. Not nothing. Not a kite getting flown. All money in. Nobody. No words. See, all you got to do sometimes is pay attention to what's happening in front of you. You ain't got to look at no videos, because that video is bullshit. You want to know who killed Nipsey Hussle? Look at the players that ain't saying nothing, and why they're not saying nothing, and how, and in the position that they're in, why they're not saying nothing. You ain't heard nothing from Kerry. You ain't heard nothing from his nephew. You ain't heard nothing from Rempaw. Y'all, come on, use your brain. You don't need to watch no 45-second video to figure it out. It's bigger than Nipsey Hussle, right? It has to be, because if it wasn't, niggas would be snitching all over the place. Especially if it was somebody that was not powerful. That tells you whoever put this in place has a lot of power, because they shook a lot of people. They paid off a lot of people. Well, obviously, because if they didn't, you have a lot of niggas running their mouth and in jail. Why do y'all think Cowboy got incarcerated? Cowboy ain't get incarcerated about no fucking rape charge or whatever it was. Cowboy got locked up because he was doing too much on the streets, and they had to bring him in so they could subdue his ass and shut him up. Y'all need to chill with this 45-second video. I keep saying it getting posted. I keep saying y'all reanalyzing it. No disrespect to my brother Kev. I know Kev trying to break it down, but y'all got to realize, man, that 45-second video is never, ever going to provide the answers to the murder of Nipsey Hussle. It will not. There's no way that in a 24-hour time frame that you could take 24 hours and break it down to 45 seconds and tell me that you could solve a murder mystery. There's no fucking way. No way. They did the same thing to Kanika Jenkins, and we still trying to figure that shit out. And don't tell me that these EVP, I have much respect to all of y'all EVPs and soothsayers and night dreamers and all, whatever y'all call yourself. But if y'all really knew the answer to what's really going on with these people's lives and deaths, y'all would have been came up with answers. Don't tell me Nipsey Hussle coming in your fucking dreams and he didn't tell you who did it and the murder case. Oh, it could have been such and such. No, if he coming in your fucking dream, he gonna tell you who did it. Either he telling you who did it or you fucking lying. Cause ain't no way he coming in your dream to tell you who supposedly did some shit. That's bullshit. Ain't no way in the world Kanika Jenkins gonna come in your dream to tell you some people who possibly could have been involved in her suspected murder. Get the fuck out of here. And no disrespect to y'all. You keep dreaming, keep on doing what you do, keep on getting your people that follow you, whatever way possible you need to do that, but you're not gonna fool me. You're not gonna fool me at all, okay? You're not gonna fool me at all. So no disrespect to the EVPs, none of y'all. Don't come in my fucking DMs. Don't come in my Black Beauty Wilson. Try to talk to me. I don't want to hear this shit because I do not believe in that shit. Because I believe that if y'all knew who killed Nipsey Hussle, that you would come out and say, you know what? This is who killed Nipsey Hussle. Not no bullshit about, I know the potential players and this. No, get the fuck out. If Nip came to you in his dream, like you really say he did, he would have told you who did this shit. And if he told you who did it, then you should have the balls to go to the people who need to make this happen so they can be prosecuted. Because obviously, if Eric Holder didn't kill Nipsey Hussle and you know who did, then you need to have the balls to go to these people and not just getting YouTube views and hits on your page and all this shit that y'all trying to get. Stop lying to the people on YouTube, man. You're not having no fucking real dreams. And if you are having them, they're not about what you're saying they are. Real facts. Real period. Real facts. I don't give a fuck what you dreaming about. If somebody telling you who killed them, they're going to come to you and they're going to say, so-and-so did this to me. I done seen this shit happen before because I done seen real psychics that solve murders that say this is the person that did it or this is where the body is or this is such and such. I believe in people like that. I don't believe in motherfuckers that come out talking about, well, I had a dream about who the possible killers are. Get the fuck out of here. I can say that. And I ain't got to go to sleep. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Listen, guys. Stop letting these people on YouTube pull y'all in with clickbait, with all these prolonged fucking, I don't even know what to call them. But if you see the 45-second video, when you go to click on it, stop wasting your fucking time on that shit. You went to school. If you studied anything about logic, L-O-G-I-C, logic is in your own mind. You don't even have to, as a child, you're taught logic. You're not even taught logic. You know when you hungry, you reaching for a fucking bottle. You cry because hunger causes you to cry. That's logic. That's inner logic. Your body knows it's hungry. It's going to do what it needs to do to get food. Period. If you don't know how to get food as a baby, as crying doesn't get you food, as you get older and you know how to go in the kitchen, you can take your ass in the kitchen and look for food. When if you're out in the wilderness, you're gonna scrounge for food because it's an innate hunger. It's an innate thing that's inside of you that you have to do, and logic is gonna take you to that to help you get it done. Logic says that I cannot solve I cannot solve a murder mystery by watching a 45-second clip from across the street from somebody else's video camera out of a 24-hour day. That's logic. That's not rocket science. That's logic. Logic. I don't care what some people say. After I come off of this video, it's gonna be all kind of comments. Fuck them. If you got something to say it while I'm online, so I can respond. You understand what I'm saying? Say it so I can respond to you. Don't come when you know everybody done left the video and I'm asleep. It's 8 o'clock at night and I'm not on YouTube no more. Say what you got to say now so I can deal with it. There's no way you could tell me that you can come up with a brilliant synopsis of what happened to Nipsey Hussle off of a 45-second blurry videotape from what is supposed to be the parking lot of Crenshaw and Slauson on the day of March 31st, 2019 at so-and-so o'clock in the afternoon. There's no way, without seeing the whole picture, that you can come up with a synopsis that says so-and-so did this. Y'all can't even tell me that y'all saw that was Eric Holder. If you look at the video, you don't even know who the fuck that is. Prior to Eric Holder, prior to them telling you who Eric Holder was 3 days later and them showing you a picture, you can't tell me prior to that you even knew who that was in the video. All you saw was a blurry little man come across the video, walk into the plaza, play his little role in the script, come up, look like he's shooting, nip drop, he come past, look like he kick him, come past, carry drop, whatever the nephew drop, come around, leave, and that's all you see of Eric Holder. You never see his face. You never see his face, but they tell you that it was Eric Holder. So in your mind, logic, in your mind, you transfix that person that you saw in that video to the name Eric Holder. Boom. Now you got your killer. Who said that he killed him? From a 45-second video that looks like somebody busted shots. From a video where it looks like this man busted some shots, but wasn't no gunfire. So what kind of gun did he use? A 22? So you telling me you killed this man with a 22? That'd be the first time in fucking history that somebody that got shot with that distance with a 22 and lived and died. 25 probably would have did some damage. I already know Eric Holder didn't kill him. If you watch the whole thing, B, you gotta watch the whole thing. I love you. I'm trying to let them know that Eric Holder didn't kill Nipsey Hussle, and you being fooled fully because they want you to think Eric Holder killed Nip. You looking at a video of 45 seconds prior to 3 days later. So when you first watched it, let's run this back a little bit so it's understandable. Let me make this understandable. So the first time they showed this video, it didn't have the TMZ logo. It was just a regular grainy video from across the street. They showed you the video that looks like, let me say that, looks like the plaza, fits the parameters of the plaza, would be specifically where Nipsey Hussle would stand at if that was Nipsey Hussle, in the positions of where they possibly would stand at in front of the store. But a lot of people stand in front of the store on a specific day. Then you see this grainy little figure come out of nowhere, come into the frame, come around, look like he's doing something. You see Nip drop. He go back, he come back, he look like he's doing something again. And you never see no gunshots. Then he come past and kick what looks like kicks him in the face and runs off. You barely see an image at that time of what looks like a face. He runs off. He's out of there. Nobody knows who this is. Everybody's asking who this is, except for the people who were supposedly there at the plaza. Then they start naming names. Then the name comes out in the news. Then you get a person that gets nabbed 3 days later at a mental facility, supposedly at a mental facility. They tell you that their name is Eric Holder. They tell you that his name is Eric Holder. You've never seen this man before. You never even heard of this motherfucker. But you believe it because logic tells you that now you've seen a person in a video and now they put a name to it. So now you attach that name to that face. Now this man automatically is who killed Nipsey because they said so. Why? Then they tell you, Riz Islam has something to do with it. Because Riz showed up there probably like right after it supposedly happened, and he was amongst the crowd. Riz told you that he got shot 6 times, even though he ended up getting shot more than 11, or he got more than 11 shots was popped, but 11 hit Nip. But they said more than 11 was shot, but 11 hit Nip, specifically hit Nip. In certain places, a couple of them would have paralyzed him. God bless the dead, speaking about Nip. But Riz Islam didn't have something to do with it. But Riz said he got shot 6 times, but Riz had something to do with it. Then y'all said that my brother Lil Kev. Y'all need to make up y'all mind, man, and stop trying to get clickbait on YouTube, bro. Now Lil Kev is a suspect, which is hilarious. Lil Kev is 6'2", bright light skin with glasses on. There's no way you would miss this man on camera. What, are you gonna put a ski mask on and wear all black and go from where he lives at, where I know the state that he lives, all the way to California to shoot Nipsey Hussle, which he's a fan of, and then go back home to his regular life where he lives? Y'all need to stop this shit, man. Y'all need to stop. I don't know. Maybe the dude did do it. I mean, maybe the guy that initially there was a video, and y'all know it's all. Let me tell y'all something. It's always niggas that's dumb enough, and I say niggas because it's some dumb shit, right? That we do. When a black man gets killed, especially a celebrity, you got all these dumbass niggas, and I said niggas for real. I know what I said. You got all these dumbass niggas that come out of the woodwork that be trying to take credit for killing a black man. When Nip died, that one that was in the video talking about he was the one that killed Nip, nobody really knows the truth about it, who this dude was or whatever the case was. But hey, you never know. But if he didn't do it, why would you be stupid enough to come on camera saying you did it? When and I'm not a fan of the ex-dude, Extension or whatever the fuck his name is, when he got killed, it was a whole bunch of niggas that thought it was funny to come on video saying that they was the ones that killed him and that nigga did and this and that. What type of niggas have we become? Where this shit becomes funny to us about the blood loss and the life of another brother, that we can come on a video pretending to be the ones that murdered our brother. This don't make no sense. And Tony, I don't believe none of that shit no more. Like I say, I don't believe none of Eric Holder fucking family is dead until I see a funeral. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I don't. That's all bullshit to me. I don't think none of that shit is true. I don't think his brother did. I don't think his little brother, cousins, none of them motherfuckers is dead. I think they come out with this shit every other day to try to get clickbait, to keep us involved in the trial, to keep us believing that Eric Holder did this shit, when I don't even think Eric Holder pulled no trigger. I think Eric Holder is a fucking patsy that they came up with. I believe that they did pay him $75,000 to play a role that he knew that he was gonna have to go to jail for. So I believe that he definitely knew what he was doing before he got involved. Cuddy, listen. Meek Mill is a millionaire, right? A millionaire ain't got enough power to pull something like what happened to Nipsey Hussle off. So all of that is, I don't waste time with that shit. I'll never watch that video. I'm not even gonna lie to you and disrespect you by telling you I'm gonna watch that video. Meek Mill is a millionaire. Meek Mill is also a felon. Meek Mill don't have the power or the pull to be able to pull off what happened to Nipsey Hussle. Nah. He don't have the power. And all they try to do, and no disrespect to Tannic reviews and all that. I watch some of his videos sometimes, and there's nothing wrong with people coming up with what they come up with because they trying to keep your attention and they trying to feed their spirits so that they can sleep better at night as well, because they probably have questions as well. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm saying don't come out and say that you know the answer to something if the answer is not what's real. That's all I'm saying. So I'm tired of hearing about Jay-Z. I'm tired of hearing about the other business partner. Now they done blame Steve Lobel. Steve Lobel got all kind of fucking clients, but the one that he killed was Nipsey Hussle. The only client that this nigga killed is Nipsey Hussle. Out of all his fucking clients that he done did music business with, the one that he killed is Nipsey Hussle. Out of all the people that Jay-Z done worked with through the years, that done cussed out his name and said shit about his mama, then talked about him, then talked about his wife, then went behind his back, then stole from him, then did all of this, then tried to shoot him in Marcy Projects. The only nigga that Jay-Z done is responsible for killing on YouTube is Nipsey Hussle. Rock Nation done put out 300,000 tours in the last 10 years. But the one artist that just got really started that they kill is Nipsey Hussle. Okay, let's go further than that. Because I'm tired of hearing all these fucking... I'm tired of hearing all this bullshit every day I come on here. Something new. So now, so Steve Lobel killed Nip. Okay, cool. So every other artist Steve Lobel done work with is still alive, still prospering in life. They done left the label, done start doing other stuff. They're not even in music no more, a lot of them, and they're still alive. But the one artist that Steve Lobel just had to kill was Nipsey Hussle. Just had to kill him. He had to die. Had to die. Rock Nation does events all over the fucking United States of America, all over the world, for other artists, for plenty of artists. But the one artist that they had to kill to get that $1 million life insurance is Nipsey Hussle. The fuck out of here. The fuck out of here with that dumb shit. Atlantic Records been all kind of artists that was specific. Come on with this brilliant reasoning, all this logic. Y'all throw that shit out the window as soon as somebody posts a video talking about Nipsey Hussle. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. And the bad part about it is the people who really Hussle. Eric Holder wanted them, hey, don't you know, ain't you a him? Cotton in your head got to click in and tell you that you're being fed bullshit. This is in your own, didn't have to come tell you that shit. Cognitive reasoning should kick in and say, you know what? Where the rest of this shit at? And why then? Where's the rest of the videos from the plaza? And then why should I believe one video from across the street when there's all these videos that's missing? And then why is it so foggy in the video? And then, all of this stuff should kick into your mind. And then, you should keep asking questions. I came on here to talk about two things that I've been asking questions about, but I really wanted to talk about this shit. Because I'm tired of coming on YouTube, seeing dumb shit, and y'all just flocking to that shit. Like butterflies or moths to a flame. And then you get upset when the people at the end of the video don't have no answers for you. And you're buying them computers, you buying them stuff, you're doing all this shit to help their pages. But at the end of the day, they ain't giving you no real answers. Nothing. Nothing that you can't get for yourself. Real talk. Let's talk real. Everybody want to constantly always ask me, well, who did it? Who did it? I don't know who did it. And I'm not going to lie to you. But I can tell you who didn't do it. I can guarantee you Meek Mill didn't have shit to do with Nipsey Hussle dying. I guarantee you DJ Khaled, regular old DJ Khaled, who don't even own, DJ Khaled on Who the Best Music. Who the Best Music is an imprint of another label. Listen to me. Who the Best Music is an imprint under a label. So he don't even own his label. He's a port. So how do he got enough power to pull off a murder in the largest city in America for gang violence? You telling so the story now is Khaled had something to do with it because it was after the what's the name video shoot. Are y'all? Sometimes words escape me. It's hard to find me without words, right? I already know that it was BS from the day that it started, Kev. I've been saying that since the beginning, and people have been saying I'm crazy. I've been telling y'all since day one, this is my first video on since August, that the tape was bullshit. Exactly, Reg. That's all it is. It's people that see an opportunity to keep pulling you in, to keep feeding you bullshit, to keep getting their numbers up, to keep getting monetized, to keep trying to get free computers and free other shit and get y'all over there to their Patreon pages and do this and do this and do this for me and I love y'all and blah, 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 blah. That ain't love. No, it's not about what I'm not saying this about the money, Tony. What I'm saying is you're not going to go into a major city like Los Angeles. No way that you're going to go into a major city like Los Angeles and take out no nigga like Nip in his own hood and you're not from there and you don't have ties to that city. That's bullshit. Meek Mill ain't have shit to do with Nipsey Hussle dying. Jay-Z didn't have nothing to do with it. His business partner probably didn't have nothing to do with it. Greg Lobel or whatever the hell his name is probably didn't have shit to do with it. But y'all assume that just because people, they always have these, like, okay, as soon as y'all believe that the Illuminati can be involved in anything, here come all the rumors, right? So Lauren London killed Nipsey Hussle. So Lauren London is doing this. So such and such is doing this. So such and such is doing that. And all of this shit comes up because you believe niggas don't even know the Illuminati. Let's be real. Let's be real. Right? The Illuminati been around since what, the 1300s? It's a reason why they've been around since. The Illuminati is not killing niggas, okay? We don't have enough money for the Illuminati. $1 billion is not enough. $1 billion is not enough money for the Illuminati to pay attention to you. Okay? These motherfuckers got trillions of dollars. These motherfuckers got so much money, they don't even have to. They pay for wars. You think they give a fuck about Nipsey Hussle and Jay-Z and Beyonce and all of that shit? They don't give a fuck about that. They don't give a fuck about us. They don't care about hip hop. Hip hop is $1 billion business. They worth trillions of dollars, dog. No, I can say that they didn't because I know they did. It's foolish to say that. I could say that go folks get brown in the sunshine. I can absolutely say that. And the reason I say that is because it's asinine to believe that $1 trillion corporation that's been around since the 1300s is going to all of a sudden start picking off niggas that's gang leaders. I mean, that's in gangs. You got common sense. I do know. I'm not stupid. I have cognitive reasoning. And cognitive reasoning said it don't make sense. Your ass should be able to use your cognitive reasoning and say it don't make sense. Just because you're not using your cognitive reasoning and you stupid, it don't make sense to you. It makes sense to you because you're not using your cognitive reasoning and you're not allowing logic to kick in. Because if you did, it would make sense to you. Why the fuck would the Illuminati that's worth trillions upon trillions upon trillions of dollars lose that type of business opportunity to come fuck with a nigga from Los Angeles on Crenshaw and Slauson? There's not a black person in the Illuminati, and I can guarantee you that. And if they are, they more richer than anybody on this planet, and they ain't gonna be from America. It's probably an African that's probably over a diamond mine or some gold mines or some shit, or he's something, but he ain't no fucking regular nigga. Okay, I guarantee you there is not one black person in the Illuminati. Not one black person. I guarantee you. And if he is guaranteed to be somebody super powerful and his family has been around for years. I know it's if I say so. I guarantee you, because I use my cognitive reasoning. And cognitive reasoning says, why would you be stupid enough to come after a nigga that's worth $1 million when you worth 80 trillion? But your mind says, oh man, that's the Illuminati. Symbols. Oh, I see the symbols. Fuck out of here. The symbols is everywhere. Why I need receipts? Receipts, that sounds dumb as shit. Folks get brown in the sunshine. That sounds really stupid. You don't have to have receipts if you have cognitive reasoning. Cognitive reasoning says these people are worth multi-trillions of dollars. They've been around since the 1300s. It's a reason why they've been around that long. Because they don't allow their membership to be put out there, and they don't do stupid shit so that they can be seen and heard. Period. But because we believe everything and we pull to everything, then these niggas just pull you everywhere you want to go. You want to go this way? Okay, we'll talk about the Illuminati. Oh, look at the cross. You don't know if that bitch could have been doing backflips and her cross turned over by mistake. You don't know. Oh, look at her cross. Her cross is upside down. The bitch might have turned around real fast and her chain spun. I done did that shit plenty of times. That don't mean I don't mean I'm against Jesus. I just happened to turn around and my herringbone swung. But now I'm against the Lord Jesus and all religion because my cross backwards. So fuck out of here. Stop looking for regular shit. Start looking at shit that matters. Start looking for shit that matters. You should trust yourself. I don't trust no one. I trust this and this. The odds is going to deceive you. This ain't never going to deceive you. This ain't never going to deceive you ever. Ever. These will deceive you every time. This is going to receive you every time because you'll look at a bitch that got a fat ass and all you see is that ass. And that ass could be the worst thing you could have ever did in your life to get next to. But this right here tell you, leave that bitch alone. Leave her alone. Leave her alone. Leave her alone. And you still go, you using these and you're not using this. You using these, watch that 45-second video, but you're not using this. You using these to look at that ass, but you're not looking this to stay away from that girl. You looking at this to watch that 45-second video, but you're not using this to look at a video and say, to look at that ass. You're like, I want that ass. I want that ass. 45-second video. Oh man, that's how Nip got killed. Period. It's not rocket science, people. It's not rocket sciences. And no disrespect to nobody on YouTube. Anybody say differently is bullshit. I'm just telling you that I believe that whoever did, let me tell y'all something, man. Ain't one picture of Nip in a casket. Ain't nobody ever said nothing about that. The people at the funeral home, and you ain't snap a picture that it could be worth $1 million, $2 million, $3 million. Y'all ain't snap one picture. Now, ain't nobody around 24 hours a fucking day, and this camera's every fucking where. Ain't nobody snap a picture. Nobody. Everybody in LA don't like Nipsey Hussle. They made it look like that. But everybody in LA wasn't a fan. Somebody should have snapped the picture. Somebody snapped the picture, supposedly, and probably either got killed or whatever. If he was in that casket and he's dead, somebody got a picture somewhere. Unless he's not dead. Period. My thing is, we don't even know if this man is really dead or not. He would have been worth a lot more dead or supposedly dead than alive. He would have been a great if he was still alive, he would be a great asset to the police. If he was still alive, he would be an That's great asset to the police departments, governments that's trying to shut down gangs because he knows the ins and outs of many gangs in the city of Los Angeles. He been around murders for years. He knows who been killed. It would be a grave hit against um everything if they were able to turn him. Yeah, it's something weird, man, because you don't find one picture of this man in a casket. Not one picture. Not one picture at the wake, not one picture at the funeral home, not a snuck picture nowhere, not a picture at the cemetery where they was about to bury him. None of his friends, it just seems like BS, man. Yeah, no headstone, but you're a multi-millionaire. And trust me, y'all, I have the utmost respect for Nipsey Hussle, but everybody has questions. I follow, hold on, y'all. I follow, mm, but that don't matter. Like, let's say this. Another thing about cognitive reasoning in black people is black people know when they have an advantageous opportunity, right? Black people work, own, and ran that mortuary and that funeral home, I believe, that where Nipsey was taken and where they buried him. Everybody that worked at that place was not a fan of Nipsey Hussle. I can guarantee you that. You telling me all them cell phone cameras in that place, nobody would have snapped a picture? Yeah, Reg, I believe you. All I'm gonna say, all I'm gonna say is if they would have been able to turn them, that would have been one of the greatest assets the government could have used against the gangs in Los Angeles, against gang violence, against the RSC, against everybody out there. Because he knows so much and been involved in so much. That would be a huge blow had they been able to turn him. So I don't know. I don't know. Now you could put a headstone up a few months after the person is in there. My grandpa been dead like 3 months and they already ready to do a headstone. Reg, I would love to talk to him, but I know he can't really talk like that. So y'all look at what Reg dog from Inglewood said. He said, my friend's dad works at Angela's funeral home, and he said he never saw the body either, and he dresses the bodies up. Now that right there should tell you that something is wrong. That's word right there, Reg. Bro, thank you. Now it's not about AB. It's not about the fact that we want to see pictures of him dead. It's about the fact that people want to know that he really is deceased for comfort in their hearts. You know, he talks and he told me himself he wasn't there, period. Yeah. I wonder, man. It really makes me wonder, bro. See, what y'all don't understand is it's not about the picture of seeing Nipsey Hussle dead. Just like nobody really wanted to see Martin Luther King in a casket dead. But it's a comfort to know that the man is in peace. He's laying in peace. He's okay. We know where he is. He is gone. We don't have to wonder. He's at peace. He can rest in peace. So you see, it's not about seeing the person dead. It's about knowing that that person is resting in peace. That's all it is, right? And I'm finding it very strange that nobody has pictures of this man at all at any stage of his his death, any pictures of his movement when he was in the hospital, None of this is existent. None of it. None of it. Who is Melissa? Let's see. Hey, Melissa. Yeah, that makes me wonder, Melissa. It really does, because if he was, that would be one of the biggest flips that they would ever have had in Los Angeles. That man would be able to put a lot of people. Mom Ali, you don't have to be here if you don't have. It sounds like you have an issue with us talking about him. So why are you here? You could get the fuck off the page if you don't like it. I mean, it's easy. You don't have to be here. Nobody asked you to fucking come. See you. B Daniels, take care of that for me. Appreciate that. Thanks. Yeah, bro. And the people that do know what really happened ain't saying nothing. You know, let me put it to y'all like this. I'm gonna talk to y'all about both sides of the coin. If he's gone, I hope that he is resting in peace and his life, was taken for a reason, and now the city of Los Angeles can heal, can do better, can get past gangs at some point in time because of his loss. If he's still alive and they turned him, then I don't know what else I can say about that. Like, if they were able to turn him and he is still alive, maybe it was a reason why they was able to turn him. Maybe they found something on him. Maybe he had did something that he had no business. I don't know, but I can tell you this much: if they was able to turn him, it wouldn't be good for the gangs, and it wouldn't be good for the underworld of Los Angeles, because he knows a lot about a lot. I think it's cool that the family is going around doing these pop-ups, because a lot of people, just want to be a part of the whole Nipsey Hussle experience. I think that it's good that they're allowing the people to be able to, go out. Yeah, somebody was telling me about that, Joe. I don't know, I can't speak on that because I don't. Doing a good job. Shout out to Lil Kev on the page with me, my little bro. I can tell you this much though, it'd be bad for a lot of people. And you know what's crazy? A lot of times the government will come to you the first time that this, where the plot is about to happen, when certain mobsters was about to be killed, and they would tell the mobster, listen, we are very aware that there is a 100% option on your life that you're gonna be killed, but we can offer you this, blah blah blah, to come on our side and help us. And then they'll basically allow a fake, a fake death and a fake whole situation, and have you in witness protection for the rest of your life, um, so that you can get back at those people and put them in jail. And y'all notice a lot of people popping up in jail all of a sudden. If he ain't dead, I don't know where they would have put him at. Africa ain't big enough. Yeah. Yeah, something ain't right, Reg. Especially with your uncle telling you what he telling you. That really make it weird. Y'all go back to the comments on Reg. Go look back at the comments that he put up. That's real talk. All praises to the Most High, Reg. No doubt. It's not even saying that he would be an informant, though, Anthony. I'm not saying, and no disrespect to the Hussle family, no disrespect to his children. But y'all got to look at it from a couple of perspectives, man. Like, this is real life, and with him being, you got to realize that man been he been in that culture since he was 14, well 12, because that's when they turn you when you're like 11, 12. So he's 33. He been in that culture for 21 years. That man know a lot about things that's been going on in the LA culture, in a lot of places, with a lot of people. That man could take down a lot of folks if they was able to flip him. And I'm telling y'all, I done seen it happen before, whereas the government will come in numerous times. You watch these gang stories, these mafia stories that they be doing documentaries on. A lot of times what'll happen is all right, Donald, be good, man. A lot of times what they would find out is that the people who was plotting murders, like because they had wiretaps on your phones and because they had wiretaps on other gangsters, they were able to pick up on stuff that was happening in chatter. And the chatter about certain gangsters was that they was getting ready to kill this particular person. So they would come to you and they say, listen, man, we telling you, from reliable sources that there is 100% hit on your life that is going to be done within the next week or so. You need to do this or you need to do that. And, whether or not you do that or not is up to you, or whether or not you believe them is up to you. That's your option, right? But I truly believe that it could go that way with him because that man been immersed in that culture for 21 years, probably 22 years. And if he found out somebody close to him was trying to kill him, I mean, what that would definitely turn me. I'd be so mad that I'm doing that so I can get back at you. And we all know that there was somebody around him that pretty much wanted him dead. So if they was tapping that man's phone and found out something, put two and two together in your own mind. It ain't hard. Yeah, 6ix9ine, they flipped him quick. He didn't want to do no time. But see, the 6ix9ine situation is 6ix9ine brought that on himself. So this question, right? All right, so ask yourself this question. Even better question. Who's powerful enough to put together a production like that in broad daylight to send a video out to people to to allow you to see something that they thought they saw. Um, yeah, he was. Um, ask yourself that question. That's pretty much, yeah, it makes sense, right, Reg? Um, ask yourself this question: who would be powerful enough to create a fake video or a production of a video of what they want you to see, present it to the world, make sure TMZ get it, go through the whole production of everything, and then finish out by arresting the person that you say did it at a mental institution? Of all places in Los Angeles that you could go, he got arrested at a mental institution. Now, not one time prior to you hearing about even who this man was, you never heard about Eric Holder having mental issues, right? But all of a sudden, they catch him at a mental issue. I'm at a mental hospital. He turns himself in at a mental hospital. What? Who is that powerful that they could pull that off? That's what you need to look at, and that will answer who killed Nipsey Hussle, or who got Nipsey Hussle out of the picture. Mm. I'm reading what y'all saying. I'm just not responding. That car was a way of keeping tabs on them. That's for sure. Correct. D. That's the only people that I know powerful enough to pull that off. Because they can control the whole narrative all the way through the court trial and everything. Especially if they did it to get a witness. It's only one set of people that could pull that off. And that would be the Los Angeles County government. Yeah, I've been talking about that car all the time, but ain't nobody talking about it. And that's another point in this whole thing. That car is key. Something happened in that car. And I'm talking about that Mercedes little truck that Nip was driving in. That's the car I'm talking about. I don't think one of us killed him, Big Red. I think they want one of us. I think they want us to believe that one of us killed him, but nobody could pull off 11 shots that quick. Oh, the cop car. Oh, okay. Nah, you talking Caleb, you talking about the car that was in front, that was parked there. The Jaguar that was parked there for like 3-4 months. Nah. I'm talking about the little Benz that Nips was driving that was behind the Jaguar. That got missing all of a sudden. Yeah. So I just wanted to give y'all something to think about today. We done been on here more than an hour already, which I got other stuff to do. I wanted to spend some time with y'all. Well, here's something funny. Hey, Champagne Style. Um, here's something funny that y'all should look up. They said that they have been doing production in Los Angeles all like weeks before that in several places in the Los Angeles area, preparing for certain things. Yeah, that cop car probably there was recording, using that as another angle. I wouldn't be surprised if that cop car was there. That was where they got that angle from for that camera. Yeah, because I'm about to go champagne style in a couple seconds. But it's good to see you as always. Miss Javon, how you doing? Reg, D. Say what's up to everybody before I go, Miss D. Who else we got? Big Red, what up? Caleb Productions, YouTube, LLC, James Simmons, J Blaze, D D D D D D D D. You already know. Who else we got? Rosa Huggins. Who else we got? Who else we got that I didn't get a chance to say hi? Melissa R. Nat Turner, VA. Donald Knighton. Miss Siobhan, what's up? Anthony Garland, a pleasure always. My man, Big Red. We already said what's up to Big Red. Boozy G, I ain't see you, Boozy. What's up, Boozy G? Little Kev, my nigga. Little bro. Little John, okay. Didn't know that. I'm glad you said that. If I didn't catch you, Laquita, hey. Did I miss somebody? AB, what up, AB? I'm trying to make sure I get everybody before I go. Dimitar. Got to get everybody. Thomas, what's good? All right, I think I got everybody now. Jay Blaze, I think I said that. Miss Rhonda, hey. Tony P, what's good, bro? Did I miss Alfonso, what's good, man? Folks get brown, no disrespect. This is all about conversation between two people. Shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all being here. Lola Stone, hey. I think I got everybody now. If I missed you, say something at the bottom, man. Cuddy Love, appreciate you popping in. I think Juanita Noble, hey. Miss Lisa, hey, I didn't see you. Sorry. All right, I see Miss Daniels, hey. I mean, not Miss Daniels, Miss Beverly, what's good? Didn't see you, sorry. All right, I think I got everybody now. Hey, Miss Arlene Lee. Sorry about that. Alyssa. What's up, Alyssa? All right, y'all. I think I got everybody now. I got to get ready to go. What's going on, Aaron Howard? What's good with you, man? Stockton in the house. Got a shot Stockton out. Appreciate you for checking in, Miss Jana Casborn. How you doing, Miss Jana? Jana. I believe that's how you say it. Glad you finally caught me too, Miss Melissa. Thank you. I appreciate you too, AB. All right, y'all. I got to get out of here. I got other stuff I got to do. Somebody get rid of Miss Daniels. Do me a favor. Get rid of Jana Casborn for me. I'm tired of these negative comments. Thank you. I said Miss Daniels. Miss D. You know I love you, Miss Daniels. Ain't no love. I ain't never gonna go through it live with you on here and don't say nothing. Shout out to Miss Daniels, my moderator. Please believe it. Please shout out to Virginia, my brother Nat Turner. Shout out to y'all. Hope y'all have a great day. I'm gone, y'all. I got stuff to go. Yeah, haters everywhere, brother. You ain't lying. Yeah, I ain't see Keita. Did she click in? Boozy G! She'll probably click in later. So if I don't get to catch her today, hey Keita. You know we love you, Keita. She was on yesterday, so I ain't really looking for her. She said what's up yesterday, Miss Daniel. She came in late. Yeah, she came on my video. Glad to see you too, Miss Siobhan. And listen, y'all, I want to say this to y'all before I go too. I appreciate that, Reg. Thank you, man. And I would love to talk to your uncle, man, if you want to talk. Anytime, bro. Thank you for the compliment. I appreciate that. Yeah, key to sleep. You ain't lying. Thank you, Miss Daniels. All right, y'all. I gotta go. I got other stuff I gotta do, and I done did this too long today. But I wanted to share love with y'all and ask a couple questions. Y'all share the video, get your shout out to somebody else, and they might have questions too. Shit. You know, keep it rolling. Let's keep it rolling so we can keep asking these questions, try to get some answers. All right? Peace.